Hello everybody, Dokkan here, welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I was supposed to make a video talking about Broly's ECA details and things like that, but there were some data downloads that happened throughout my time away, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about the data download and link it to Broly's details. So you got some very interesting stuff. Of course, I was away during the weekend and was not able to properly record all the things that came out. I apologize for that. But here we have part 2. Exciting things, exciting stuff. I hate global. You know what? I hate Bolo. I hate Omatsu. He did it again. We're gonna have another Dokkan now happening in the next 2 days at 10 a.m. Eastern. So I am not going to be able to immediately record my reaction. I'm going to have to wait until I get home, the same way that I did for the first part, so I can be able to sit down and properly react to whatever's thrown out there. But I cannot win. I cannot win, right, Omatsu? I can never win. Fine. I'll take my L every time. Fine. But let's go ahead and continue on with the data download here, and then I will speak about the details for the boy Broly. So, got a lot of stuff here. Shoutouts to Proton, my goat. Every day we're gonna give shoutouts to my boy Proton. He just does so much work. So, give my boy some thank yous in the chat if you guys can. We got the new farmable Super Saiyan Trunks. It's gonna be from the story event from the Super Saiyan Broly. I think, yeah, where you were able to farm up the character for Paragus is the same one for this Trunks right here. So that's gonna be pretty nice. New quest mode area 36. We got stages 1 through 4. Trio in Danger Adventure in Natad Village. I'm assuming that's a story event. So we'll have that. We have the new Super Bad Road stage, Entrusted Will. I think we're fully synced up on JP, but I could be wrong. I think we're missing a few. New Extreme C area. There's gonna be another character getting the. I think it's Videl. Yeah, that Videl there. We're getting the new stage for the Trumble with Fear. We have missions, and I will discuss those missions in the video. We're gonna get. This is the story event, yeah, the demonic attack. We're getting stages 4 and 5, so immediately you just get the character, and then the other stage is going to be the medals. We got a new Extreme C battle, which of course is Tech LR Broly. We're going to be talking about that. Ultimate Clash for Battlefield number 79, which is good. We're getting more Dragon Stones finally, and we're getting Burst mode, it seems. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. Yeah, this is the farmable Trunks here. You can be able to get this with the story event. That's very nice. Quest mode. We got the new farmable Frieza. Let me actually see. Yeah, this is the new farmable Frieza. This is the one that we got. Tomorrow is when Trunks is dropping, so you guys can be able to farm him up and see how strong he can be. I feel like he is going to be very useful on a particular fight that we're going to be talking about. So yeah, new quest stages added. This is the Trio in Danger. I'm assuming this is going to be a story event where you can be able to get, or like a growth event where you can be able to get equipment, I'm assuming, because the category bonus drop is movie heroes and movie bosses. So I'm thinking it's equipment, but I could be wrong. We got the new Super Battle Road stage, Entrusted Will. I can't talk. It's basically like 5 a.m. in the morning right now, so we got the new Extreme Z area movie edition. This is going to be for Videl. Videl is a pretty strong character. I'm gonna be discussing all of the kits for these units in this video, so stay tuned for that. We got the new stage, Tremble with Fear, stage 2. It's up against Broly, but it's from the second coming of Broly, and there are some missions in there that we gotta do, right? So there's the additional stages added where we can be able to get that Trunks and the medals to awaken him. We're getting the new Extreme C battle for Broly. It's coming out tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. Don't know how to feel about that. What was it? Was it this Broly out at like 4 a.m.? Yeah. What is going on with these? I don't know. It's, okay, so it's still the same time, 4 a.m. I thought it was. Come on. I thought I got my time zones correctly, man. Okay. Unfortunate. Yeah, because it's not 6:30 GMT. Because whenever it's 6, yeah, 6 is 2 a.m. My mistake. I'm sorry. There's a new version of Ultimate Clash. We're gonna get, yeah, there's a part 2 right there. So pretty nice. We're getting burst mode. Is this for what fight? Super Saiyan Trunks team and Super Saiyan Broly theme. I don't. What is Miraculous Strike? Super Power of Burning Spirit. I don't remember that Dokkan event. Hold on. Let me look it up. I don't remember the burst mode. I don't remember what Dokkan event is this. So we'll see once it arrives here. You guys can let me know down in the comments below. Like I might be wrong, or I might just not be remembering. So there's a new item here. A new treasure can be obtained with the Trio in Danger. I keep thinking Trio the Danger from the Tournament of Power, but it's Trio of Danger. Trio in Danger. I'm assuming we can be able to exchange these for something else. So we're getting a new wallpaper, which is really nice. But yeah, it's like a second coming. I'm assuming there's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be the same way that we had last year, where we had 2 superclass characters showing up for part 2 instead of having extreme and a superclass during the celebration. They did it last year where we had Super Saiyan Trunks and Super Saiyan Gohan, future Gohan, and unfortunately we're not going to be able to get like not a immediate replacement, but just like a Super Saiyan Broly that transforms into legendary Super Saiyan Broly from the second coming. Here's the I mean they could do it, right? Like we had this Dokkan is notorious for replacing units with the same name. Like we had the Int Samasu, right? If you guys remember the Int Future Samasu or Fusion Samasu, and that Samasu that was Int, that was from the Tanabata celebration that happened in 2022. And he was immediately replaced by the Tech Fusion Samasu. And not Global. I keep putting the blame on Global. I gotta stop that. Dokkan has the neat little thing where they just don't care about the name convention for these characters, and they don't have a different name for some of these other characters that released, right? So recently we've gotten new named characters, right? Like the new Super Saiyan Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. The new Broly, so just be a standard Broly, so he can be a legendary Super Saiyan right after, things like that. I guess now they're starting to know about it, and they're starting to take into consideration, like, hey, we gotta stop placing the same name for the characters because we got complaints from the people, right? And we're not gonna be able to have units that we can use or throw out there if the people are just gonna be like, well, it's the same name, so I'm not gonna be able to use this other character, right? Especially now since Broly is going to get his ECA, it's gonna be well, I can't use him now because I will have the same, like a different name character now. So it's the same case that happened with the Int Samasu. I don't want it to happen with the I guess Broly. So we might just get 2 super class characters this year, the same way that we got last year. So keep an eye out for that. There's a new title screen happening tomorrow at 2 a.m. Ends at 2038. I don't think this is gonna happen, but sure. New scripted event, the assets, pretty nice. I think this Trunks has an active skill that we can be able to check out too. Oh, Kiseki no Big Fight. Oh, this is the movie 10. Oh my god. Sure. Alright, there's some new OSTs in there as well. So yeah, shout outs to my boy Proton. Let me look for details on this fight, because we're getting the new stage added for the Tremble with Fear, and there are some missions. So let me look those up. Alright, so shout outs to Minato's Flash here. For providing us the info on these. We're going to be getting special missions, and this is why it's important for you guys to maybe farm up the new free-to-play Trunks. That Videl is going to get her ECA. We'll see how well she is, or how strong she is after these details. But yeah, these two characters are needed. Oh, well, not those two characters specifically, but those two in general, right? Like a Videl and a Trunks. So here is the missions for part 2. So we got these missions, right? Follow in his father's footsteps and defeat the demons with the golden youth, right? So join forces with the golden young man who has inherited his father's will and challenge the devil to defeat the enemies. That is an indicative of like, oh, well, that's Gohan. So yeah, let's use Gohan for that. But yeah, they want you to use a Gohan in there. Then we also got another one, which is with the help of a golden warrior who resembles a young Son Goku. That's Goten, right? So that's the mission. This is actually gonna come out tonight. So we gotta, I gotta get those missions up. I gotta inform my thumbnail guy to do those. But yeah, then we also got this one. This other mission right here, young golden warrior and his proud father. Stage 2, join forces with a young golden warrior with a proud father. So I'm assuming Gohan and Goku at the same time. If I remember correctly, for part 1 we had beat this with the golden warrior who Broly is obsessed with, and that's Goku. I'm assuming they have a little bit of a relation with the characters that might release soon. I'm assuming we're just getting Goku and Gohan. That could be like a nice little Dokkan original character. Gohan and Goku. That would be pretty sick. That would be pretty sick. Or just a family Kamehameha large, so stuff like that. And then we have a final mission here. This is gonna be the most interesting one. Beat this. Or join forces with a warrior whose father is a world champion in martial arts. You guys know that's Mr. Satan. So, who's the father? Huh? I mean, whose daughter is the father of a world champion in martial arts? That's Videl. So, yeah, it's gotta be using Videl for this one. And of course, we're getting planetary destruction. Another mission for planetary destruction. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit more easier now with the plethora of characters that we just gotten. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. We're getting equipment for all these special characters, right? Like Gohan and Goten, they're getting special equipment. I'm assuming it's from the story event that we can be able to like exchange all those items for. So that would be pretty nice. We're also getting exclusive equipment for Broly, getting exclusive equipment for the LR STR Broly, which is pretty interesting. And also we're getting special equipment for the INT ECA Broly there. So that's not bad at all. I like that. So now we shift over to the details for these units. Let's go ahead and talk about that. Ooh, I like the sticker effect. Let's go ahead and talk about Videl first. So she leads movie heroes category K plus 3, all stats 77%. Or STR type K plus 3, all stats 50%. So she gets K plus 1 to K plus 3, attack and defense plus 50% up to 150% per movie heroes category ally on the team. That's not bad. Sorry about that. Chance of evading enemies attack including super attack plus 5% up to 15% per movie heroes category ally on the team as the first attacker in the turn. Oh, mama. Okay. She's a slot. Well, I feel like she's a slot 1 dodge or die character. Okay. She gets an additional attack plus 120% when performing a super attack. She has a 50% chance of evading enemies attack, including super. This added with this is not bad. So like you have to run her on movie heroes. So it's a 15% plus the 50. That's 65% chance to dodge. I think building her full dodge is the way to go. She gets an additional defense plus 120% for 5 turns after evading an attack. So that's some good defense buff there. She gets an additional defense plus 50% and a chance of evading enemies attack, including super plus 8% within the same turn with each attack evaded. That's not bad. So that racks up the chances of dodging for her. That's not bad. I like that. She's providing support as well. Key plus 1, attack and defense plus 30%. That's good. Not restricted, so it's just all allies. Nice. He gets an additional attack and defense plus 20% for all allies for 2 turns. And launches an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super attack. It's the first attack on the turn. So yeah, you might have to place her on slot 1. I see her and she's gonna be like a dodge or die character. Man, I don't like that. Because what if the... I'm just thinking about the perspective of the event that we gotta take on, right? I'm assuming that's just gonna be, oh, you gotta go ahead and use this character on slot 1, if you know what I'm saying, right? So, well, we'll see. She greatly versus defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. Not bad. Okay. Not the strongest lineup in terms of characters, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't think she's that great, but she'll be useful for that fight. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about this Trunks here. Yeah, he has an active skill. Okay. So Hybrid Saiyans, key plus 3, all stats 50%. I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna ECA. If not during the celebration, maybe in the future, because of the leader skill. Key plus 2, attack and defense plus 140%. He gets an additional attack plus 140% and launches an additional attack that has a 50% chance to becoming a super. And there's another Hybrid Saiyans category ally attacking the same turn. Okay. Hybrid Saiyans category key allies, key plus 1, attack and defense plus 25%. That's not a bad support. Key plus 1, attack and defense plus 25% for allies whose name includes Gohan or Goten within the character's attacking turn for 4 turns from the character's entry turn. Nifty additional support there for these 2 characters. Getting additional defense plus 40% when receiving an attack. Okay, so you do have to get hit. Has a 50% chance to evading enemy's attack, including super. Okay, that's good. Plus he gets an additional chance of evading enemy's attack, including super plus 20% is the first attack in the turn. Why are you guys doing this to me? Oh man, running these guys on slot 1, that's gonna be... it's gonna suck, but fine. Dodge or die characters, I'm assuming. A full dodge for this guy, of course. He gets an additional chance of evading... yeah, I already read that. He gets an additional attack plus 140% temporarily, and a temporary high chance of performing a critical hit upon the character's next attack after evading an attack, including super. He gets an additional chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack plus 20%, up to 20% within a turn, so just once. Within the next attacking turn, every time the character evades 5 or more attacks in battle. Okay. He's just gonna trigger that once. It's just up to plus 20%, up to 20% within a turn. That's just once. So he just needs to dodge 1 attack in order for him to get that. Or no, he needs to dodge 5 attacks in order for him to get the additional 20% chances. It doesn't go up. So it's just the 20% he gets. So. I'm sorry, what is that? Compat on my bottom. Okay, sure, dude. That's the active skill. Can be activated after the character evades 5 or more attacks in battle. That's okay, that's good. Defense plus 40% and directs enemy's attack toward the character for 1 turn. So this is target skill? Okay. Hybrid Saiyans category allies key plus 4 for 1 turn. It's not bad. I'm talking about. I'm thinking about not future Gohan. I'm thinking about the LR Beastless Gohan. He struggles for ki. Getting this unit there, that's not bad. That's a lot of ki. Okay. Super attack greatly raises defense for 3 turns. This causes supreme damage to the enemy. Raises allies' defense by 30% for 1 turn. That's not bad either. Okay, this strong is decent. I like that. Strong is he can be pretty good up against that fight up against Broly. It's not bad. Okay. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about the big Kahuna, which I've been dodging because there was a data download that I had to talk about earlier. So. Here we go. Sorry. That could be. I hate doing that because I don't have anything to drink and my throat gets parched and I had to like swallow and it's shenanigans that you guys don't need to hear. Resurrected Warriors category key +4, all stats 150%, or Extreme Tech type key +4, all stats 100%. So we're getting his passive there, key +3, attack and defense +200%. Be Divine as well, if you guys don't recall, this is a yellow coin LR, so this is one of the oldest characters to get their ECAs, apart from the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku and the Majin Vegeta. And we thought that they were gonna get their ECAs during the Golden Week celebration, and they freaking fumbled that. Okay. Getting an additional attack and defense +120% when performing a super. Gets an additional attack and defense +120% when performing an ultra super attack, so he's gonna be a monster. I did read the details for Broly during, you know, when they showed him, so I kind of know what he does. I forgot about it, but judging because of these things. Yeah, this I did not forget. He gets an additional attack +50% when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down status. I'm thinking Gogeta, a Gogeta fight, that could be pretty good. The Super Saiyan trio on the Supreme Magnificent battle, that's another fight that you can be able to attack lower. I don't know if you can defense lower in that fight. I think so, but I might be wrong. He gets an additional key +3, launches an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super attack when facing only one enemy. And there's the problem here. He gets an additional key +5 and launches an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. I get it. They want to make it thematic. Are we gonna get fights that are 2 or more enemies? Because we did not get that during the Supreme Magnificent battle. I'm assuming there are gonna be even more stages added in there, so I don't know. He transforms when conditions are met. Did they change the transformation condition? Still don't. Man, still on turn 4. Thought this was gonna be a little bit more accessible because they can change these conditions, these transformation conditions, when they're just natural transformation conditions or just natural transformations as a whole. They will do that. But if it's an active skill transformation, they cannot change the conditions for that. So kind of unfortunate. Yeah, the 12 key raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. The 18 key, 50% raise in the attack. So he's stacking attack and then greatly raises defense for 1 turn. Causes colossal damage to the enemy and massively lowers defense. So not bad. Transforms on turn 4, unfortunately, so we're not getting any change for that. Key +4 after transformation. Key +4 attack and defense +220%. Getting an additional attack and defense 120%. And launches an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super attack when performing a super attack. So he can be able to toss that out. That guaranteed additional. Chance of performing a critical hit +6% for extreme class allies for 2 turns. I'm assuming from his first appearance. Blunts an additional attack +166% and guards all attacks when performing an ultra super attack. Okay, that's not bad. Jesus, he's getting a lot of attack. We're performing an ultra super. Okay. I do want to see his super attack condition. I mean, like, what does he get on super? He gets an additional attack plus 100% when the target enemy's an attack down or defense down status. Yeah, I do remember this. This is going to be annoying. Because some of these fights, the more difficult fights in the game, they cannot let you attack lower, so he's missing out on that. He gets Ki plus 4 and tosses on an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super attack when facing only one enemy. And he gets an additional 6 Ki and an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. That is the thing that I hate the most. Like, why are you doing this to this man? Let me let me get all these buffs in peace. Why do I have to face 2 or more enemies? They're like, if we're gauging this unit on a very tough competitive aspect, like let's say I'm talking competitive, I think it should be entailed as, oh, I'm using this unit on the Supreme Magnificent Battle Beast Go On, or the fight versus Goku and Frieza. Those are not 2 enemies, it's just 1 enemy. Like, we're missing out on all these things, man. And just because they want to make it thematic, sure. Raise the attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, greatly lowers defense. Okay, so it's just a 30% raise. And then greatly raises the attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, and massively lowers defense. So it's a 50% raise. Yeah, this guy's gonna hit pretty hard. At least he's only getting Ki on these things and not attack. Imagine if he got attack and we got blocked because we had to face 2 or more enemies to get that. That's gonna be annoying, but thankfully he didn't get that. He's okay. I've been seeing it on the internet already that he's like, oh, the mid ECAs is what we're getting, man. I don't think this guy's mid, at least on paper. I think he looks good, but we're gonna have to test things out once we get there, but we'll see. So yeah, for now, let me know down in the comments below what do you guys think about these ECAs. I feel this ECA looks pretty good. I don't see anything ill about it. There's also some of these other free-to-play characters. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. We should start getting, of course, news about the data download and things like that in... is it tomorrow? No, it's the 11th, sorry. So it's on Wednesday. Wednesday morning, we're going to get the Dokkan now. I'm going to have to react to it after I come back from work because, of course, they couldn't do that. The next day, I was gonna go to an appointment, and I could have been here to react to it, but unfortunately, they didn't do that. But yeah, pretty long video. I'm sorry about that. Let me know down in the comments below what do you guys think. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care now. Bye bye.